Like I was saying last week, this week is good as well.
This shit hit me right.
It's about that time, y'all boys.
Let's get it, man. Let's get
It's
it.
your boy, Jimmy V, aka Suave Hardaway. I'm here with your boy Cleo Magnificent P.
Yo.
Your boy Zoe Cartier.
What's up? We here.
And your homie Finesse Da Vinci. And this is the Lookout live from South Florida. We're going to get right into it on Trending and Crazy Videos. Let's talk about Florida and 50 beef.
Oh,
damn.
man.
Shit's getting ugly. Gloves that came off. Y'all been paying attention to this Instagram beef, this picture war, this factual documents coming out.
Yeah,
Is 50 looking like a snitch right now for putting these documents out on Floyd?
You gotta understand, it's 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
It's fucking 50 Cent. Come on, man.
This is 50.
This is playing field.
Oh, shit.
This is what he does. Come on, let's be real.
Get the strap.
Goddamn it! Got it off.
Yeah, 50, man. You know that's some dude, man. You know what? You gotta know that's his playing field, man. And if you just can't get into certain shit with him, if you're gonna pick that battle, you gotta be ready to go to war.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
You know, him being able to put some statements out about Floyd Mayweather and the whole situation about the ex-girlfriend, about the suicidal note that the guy left, and they pretty much, he said that Floyd Mayweather basically was behind the shit and saying that he was the guy pretty much that they was talking about.
So Floyd Mayweather
is responsible.
Suge Knight.
In a way, I guess.
That boy acting like he's untouchable, boy.
Shit.
TMC. That boy. So whose money's longer?
Oh shit, God! Listen, Mayweather got money now. Mayweather, that's his name. His middle name is Mayweather. I mean Mayweather. Middle name is Money. Goddamn, it's Money Mayweather.
I ran into Floyd Mayweather, man. This is when I was working at the Aquilina, man. He was at the Bank of America in Sunny Isles, and he had a black Bentley Mulsanne. I'll never forget it. Black Bentley Mulsanne, and he actually had the Rolls Royce Ghost, and it was both all black, and it was TMT. And I was like, all right. I didn't think anything was Floyd was in there, so I'm like about to deposit this little check, whatever. Before I go into the barbershop, I went down, I walked in, I'm like, damn, look at Mayweather, his little short ass, and he had the money bag, cool dude, you know what I'm saying?
Money bag.
Yeah, this one I was like, I was just starting as a barber and shit, and I ain't even have no cards in that end, you know what I'm saying? I had my little barber vest about to go ready to cut hair and everything, you feel me? So I'm like, man, this chance I'm fucking around with the TLT barber. But man, he was fucking around and got some money, a whole bunch of cash, bro. This was after the fight with him and Pacquiao.
He got paid.
He got money, dog. And the next day he was in Miami partying like crazy and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And he was cool enough, to shake my hand. I asked for no picture, nothing. I just let him know, like, yo, you're the best. I appreciate your artwork. You know what I'm saying? We love watching you. Just keep doing your thing, and I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? He was like, gave me one of them little, shake hands. He brought it in and shit. It was real cool. Then his assistant, was like, yo, so what you do? I was like, I cut hair. He took my number. He ain't never called me, though.
That's motherfucker, call him. He got his number.
Yeah, it was cool, though. But he seemed like a cool dude. But 50, man, he a beast. He a monster. Apparently, Floyd was saying that, he's really not that rich. That he didn't make that money off that Coca-Cola deal, that vitamin water deal.
Yeah.
So he's exposing him, talking about some. Don't ask me for no more money.
I'm pocket checking. That's but come on, what about the power money? Come on,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
power winning.
Come on, man, that's the
Ghost
show.
Shit.
I don't know, but he kind of tried him though. He was like, "Yo, you're not even the main character, my nigga." Everybody watch because of Ghost.
Come on, man.
You know what?
We all kind of want to know what Kanan wants to do in the show now. We all follow to see what he kind of like. We all know he has this other ego, like we know what he really wants, what he's really behind. So we kind of watching it in a sense, see what he gonna do too.
Yeah, I think 50's winning, but I think the whole beef situation, man, they just, it's gonna end at one point. They're fucking gonna call the truth. We'll see how ugly it gets, but right now it's getting pretty ugly. Legal matters might be involved, cases might be brought up.
This shit is ugly,
trial.
Niggas this is supposed to be friends.
Yeah,
but this is the thing that questions me. This is what we have been talking about. Like, it all boils down to relationships, right? Like, that's how most of these dudes go.
right.
It always comes down to their relationship with a girl. What just happened with Man, with the running back, LaShawn McCoy, the
Oh, yeah,
girl.
his wife.
It's always a girl that's fucking shit up. But do y'all feel like? How do you explain that? Like, if you his homie, like if your homie just took his life over a girl because some other dude who got a whole lot of money could take your girl like that, so it really comes down to money rules it.
Yeah, man. That whole situation crazy, man.
That's just deep.
That's real deep. I mean, yeah, man, just shit. I guess you just gotta watch who you messing with, man. You know, people just quick to get with somebody, do whatever. At that level, when you got money, the world is in your hands, man.
True.
You can replace a chick the next day.
You honestly
wake
feel
up.
like
You can wake up with a different chick and go to sleep that same day with a different chick. You know what I'm saying? So them boys really got power in their hands. So if you playing at that level, and unfortunately, I don't know, man. People. People's intentions are different when you meet people too. They met Buddy, probably thought it was a cool friend. At the whole time, he wanted the girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's different situations, man. You gotta actually be in them shoes to really know. Everything else is just what we see. You feel me? So, but it is what it is for now. We don't know all the facts. It's just what 50 trying to expose. But also on the real, is 50 a snitch for that? For real, dog. Because there are people who posted, everybody flooded on his comments. You snitching, 50. You just snitched. You just snitched. You know what I'm saying? Against the code. So 50 being that rap star, that gangster star, how does he defend that image?
Damn. I mean, 50, if we go back to 50's character in past beefs, 50 will always bring up some green shit. Mm-hmm. Some shit he was involved with, whether it was going down to legal matters. Because he would go, remember the Ross shit?
Yeah, he'll take it to
He'll take it
to hell to high waters, huh?
50 don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. So if you really think about it, like, that's his MO. He don't really give a damn. So if it looked like stitching, motherfucker. Fuck it. It's fucky right now. So hey,
crazy.
We already knew about the situation with the murder suicide.
Right.
But to know this information behind it, I mean, god damn.
But do you feel like, how does that shit push us one to kill themselves? Is it pride? Like, how you answer that? Like,
does Floyd Mayweather feel responsible?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Would you feel responsible for that? You would feel responsible for that, huh?
I feel like he feels some. I think he built his pride off of that. That builds his pride.
Yeah, definitely does.
True.
Money. You got money.
Because that's the same with what Future did with that basketball dude. He was fucking that basketball dude's wife.
Hey.
Like, how you explain that?
Hey, boy, I ain't gonna say nothing. Boy, I seen something, but I ain't gonna say nothing, boy. I ain't no snitch. Well,
saying, though, like,
being where I used to work at, boy, I've seen a lot. And Future was one of the guys that I got cool with, built a good relationship with, and he used to come there often. And Future, do his thing, man. He do his thing, and it's always been paparazzi's seeing him out with Scottie Pippen girl, dog. That shit was real.
God damn, dog.
Oh man, so yeah, but y'all heard about Wendy Williams?
Man,
She's still on that.
but that's
Girl,
Hey, man.
she was on that. You see them nostrils? It's like a snapping turtle, bro. Oh, fuck.
Like the
It's a sea turtle, bro. So basically, apparently, Wendy Williams, she admitted that she's admitting to her past cocaine addiction, and she opened up about it. And she has a really big platform to begin with anyways. She has a successful show. Her followers are amazing, supportive. It's crazy. No matter what she's been through, she done passed out on stage, probably from that thing. You know what I'm saying? So now she's admitting to it. But do you think that's going to affect her crowd, her career, or anything like that?
The funny thing about it is it always shifts in a way. For example, I'm pretty sure everybody's heard about the Demi Lovato situation.
Demi Lovato, fill me in.
Exactly.
She had her addictions, her problems. But when we, as a people, black people, that is, of course, we get our addictions. Our addictions, we always get, tore down. It's never like, nobody ever tries to get us help. It's like, you fucked up.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Right.
So in a way, I mean, we kind of look at it from a personal perspective. Like, you know what? I don't really fuck with that person.
Right.
So hey, that's what they get. But at the end of the day, hey, addiction is real.
Yeah,
This shit is real.
I'm gonna play a little clip from what she was saying, and she's not embarrassed to open up about it.
Oh shit, damn.
No regrets.
Wendy Williams is opening up about her struggle with addiction.
I am not embarrassed, about anything.
Sat down exclusively.
She don't carry shit. So what, motherfucker?
Inaugural Wendy Williams and Sutter Foundation's Be Here campaign
She opened up with
to
ET.
combat drug addiction and the substance abuse crisis. Wendy got extremely candid about her own struggles.
I was a functioning addict. I report to work on time,
What?
and I walk in, and all of my coworkers, including my bosses, would yell.
all the time. I
But
go work
instead
out.
of firing me, you say, I would grab my headphones and arrogantly walk in the studio.
I told you she be fucked up on this. I told you.
Functioning addict has
Yeah.
several alarm clocks. You're organized.
In February
Is it
2018, Wendy announced she would be taking a 3-week hiatus from her successful talk show due to her battle with hyperthyroidism and Graves' disease.
Nigga.
Just months after fainting on live
I
television.
told you. I knew it. Oh,
So that was that. That's what that was.
Oh, that. Yeah.
And
Oh,
More
shit.
on Wendy's health.
Damn,
Oh, man. See? That's that shit right there, man. See?
The white man's drug.
Nah, then you see, she was a functioning addict, and her co-workers allowed her to continue. She never said anything about nobody trying to stop her or said this wasn't right. And they knew they had to make that money. You need you to go on stage, Wendy. You better get on stage, girl.
Go ahead and make
You
that
better
money.
get on stage, high and all that. We don't care. You Wendy Williams. And they gonna clap when we say clap. You know what I'm saying? So, I always noticed that about her show. I would watch it in eeriness.
Her
Like,
eyes are
yeah,
eerie.
the
Looks
way
like
that
a
she would be
robot,
opening her
bro.
eyes trying to read the teleprompter. That's what I noticed on some real. I'd be like, yo, what's wrong with her? She on something, but it is what it is. She will pause, long little pauses, and
True.
and them nostrils. Come on now.
Come on, man.
Come back to the nostrils.
Give it away.
Ain't no nostrils like
Wendy Williams, man, but good luck. She got it. Like I said, I think her fans will really, truly support her in all positivity.
For true core.
And when somebody's like that, she's opening up because she'll feel good about it. And I think that's really going to help her career, to be honest with you, because what else could you go from there? I don't think that's going to ruin it, to be honest with you. Her fans love it, really.
That's true. And that's the first step for addiction. Recovery.
Right.
Was admitting.
Right.
You,
Yeah, exactly.
And we can see she's on the path. So,
Right.
We want to go ahead and give Wendy.
Take that time, Wendy. Come
go
back.
ahead,
Come back. We love you, girl. You all right?
Wendy.
With your Peabody shake there. She having a good time. Narcos. All right, all seriousness. All right, we're gonna get into it. Cuz brought up this situation going on in China. What's going on in China, bro?
Well, I mean, shit, this sex doll thing is getting outrageous. I think we all like, like how there's the PlayStation 3, PS4.
Oh, shit, like systems?
It's motherfucking levels to this shit.
That's gonna be climbs.
No, there's some real levels to the shit because
They got
the
one that can
sales
twerk.
are outrageous.
They got one.
Man.
It's not that; it's just that people are really buying it. That's the thing.
This shit must be really realistic then.
But you gotta understand, though.
Niggas get threesomes.
Understand.
Can I get twerk? I want one that could twerk, bitch.
But you gonna be giving me though.
I want that.
While that been over there twerking.
I mean, but there's
We gonna put this bitch on World Star. Ain't gonna know this shit, bitch.
Nah, I mean, but they could do a lot from doing oral.
Wow.
But I mean, but the
What?
thing about it, you gotta look at the science behind it. Over there in those places, there's not that much women.
Right.
There's a lot of men, and it's like, damn,
And they only have like one child per family household, right?
Pretty
And
much.
it
And
might
it's
be
predominantly going to be a male
More.
that they're going to want.
Right.
If it was females, they would give them away.
Right.
So it's a real decline there in Indonesia too, because you got to understand when these dudes get older, who's looking after them?
Right.
So they go home lonely.
Right. And
The thing that's triggering funny is that it's really making sales.
Right.
Like they make their money.
I mean,
off
sex
that.
sells. No matter anything, a sex going to sell. No matter what it is. If it's a live sex doll, if it's something that's a fucking toy, if it's something that's just on TV that's gonna make your shit sell more, sex is going to sell. So why not sell an actual woman, a fake woman that's gonna fuck the shit out of you? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna please your pleasures. Even if the women won't look at you, you still go home and have your pleasure. Guilty pleasure. You're gonna have a way good time. You know what I'm saying?
Here,
so I've seen a lot of memes of my homies making jokes about it, but I know them boys are probably just want to take
Yeah, how much
Like,
is
how much
it
it
cost?
cost?
I'm surprised somebody ain't got their own Pornhub about that shit.
You know,
man.
shit.
Would you buy one?
You get famous off of that shit.
I don't know. I mean, I want to say. If I was in China, probably.
Like,
You got
I don't know.
You never know that shit.
Yeah, you gonna have a girl in your dreams, bitch.
I ain't never had this before.
For real.
so I didn't put a bag.
Nah, man. Come on, Suave Hardaway, get it up, baby.
Man, don't stop sucking, man.
But that's, I guess, right now over there overseas, that's becoming a thing to do in the adult world. You know what I mean? It's becoming very popular in America. You know, I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know if the sales are doing that great, but I know they were introducing it at around 30 grand. 25 grand, something like that.
I'm still jacking my dick.
Oh my God.
That's
Yeah, why?
That's a bitch.
You're messing with me. This nigga was still like, oh my God, goddamn. Fuck that.
Tupac said it,
That's
man.
too expensive.
Nah, these bitches tripping.
That's too expensive. I've got my motherfucking right
that make
hand.
bitches
budget,
feel some type of-
motherfucker.
My right hand man ain't never, that nigga stupid.
Pablo still gonna be good.
But yeah, man. So you know, let us know if y'all what y'all think about that sex dolls. You know, and it's like you can design your own. You know,
Yeah.
you got 34, 36 waist, 24, 6D, whatever. Red hair, blue eye, dark hair, chocolate.
But
No white chocolate,
What if he's tired of it?
wheat bread, you can order another one. Or you
God
can
damn.
return them. Can you return
return
them?
them?
Okay, you can get a rebate on the bitch. Get a rebate on
Yeah,
the
refurbish. I don't want that bitch.
refurbish bitch. Return your refurbished bitch for a new bitch.
You know what's
For
crazy?
50% off.
You
Yeah.
know what's crazy about the sexual dolls? I think in a way, you know, the little felons, the little sexual offender type niggas, you
Right.
can get big sales from that too.
Yo, that's yo. You
That's
see,
the
in the prison,
That's deep.
you pay for your inmate to get a sex doll, nigga. Put that shit on my books, nigga. I need you to put that shit on my book, dog. Please, bro. If I get locked up, just put a sex doll on my book.
Oh man.
What? That's the future. Yo. I'm just saying, if I was in prison, I would want one of them bitches.
You're right.
Just think about it.
Get it in there.
If I'm doing 3-5 years, nigga, 5-10 years, nigga, get me a motherfucking Maddie, nigga. I need me a Maddie, nigga. You talking about?
Niggas probably get selfish and wait till you do life before they get you that dog. Like,
Man.
you ain't doing life, bro. You'll
That's
be out
some
soon.
stuff. I'll be mad. What if you gotta do
You be out
what if you gotta do 5 to 10 years? You gotta do a certain amount to reach this bitch. What the fuck? That nigga shit, I'm doing 3, 5, I do 5, 2 more to get this bitch, so I'm straight, man. You gotta maximize. There's only people that's doing 10 years.
Hell no, man. I'm still talking about this. What if you using that shit and there's like a power outage and it's in mid-stroke and your dick gets stuck in that shit or something?
Oh shit.
So what?
you
I
about to
mean,
get
did they highlight issues or any defects or any possible potential risk
Nothing
or
as of
serious?
now. They
injury?
just right now, from what it seems like, they're trying to make it more something that you can really touch and feel.
Okay, so I'm
So
gonna
with
take
the hair,
okay. All right, cool. I just want to make sure there's not any this is all mechanics, computers. You don't know what's behind it. No, you don't know what kind of
they don't give a
cancerous
fuck.
shit it can cause.
True.
But they don't care.
They don't care.
You know, what if okay, so what if about 6 months from now we start saying, okay, cancer rises from sex doll users. Nah, man, you're thinking that shit.
Nah, that stuff's crazy, but I think it's only gonna get bigger and deeper and deeper. Like
You gotta let
right
them try it
now,
out first, man. You gotta let them try it out first. See that shit straight.
at least y'all honest with it. Y'all would buy it.
If I was in prison, I said put that shit in my books, nigga. Just like my homie said. I would, if I was doing time, I would be like, yo, bro, I know it might, hey, put that shit in my books if you can. I won't buy that shit now. Like out free man, nah. Why? You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. It's Miami. It's out Florida. It's left, right. They out here. You know what I'm saying? They are out here.
It's available, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, they're really, really real women.
Yeah, I guess they ain't no real women.
You don't think so?
Hell, they not. They're robots. It's gonna be humans versus AIs. All right, ladies, don't let the robots win, please. All right.
I'm gonna go fuck Alexa at home.
Ready.
I'm gonna go fuck Alexa when I get home.
Yo, this shit get crazy, bro.
Alexa, bring the pussy.
Alexa, oh shit, she gonna walk it out the back on your ass, nigga.
You know I was gonna watch Alexa walk out the bedroom like
Still got the setting on twerking. She still come out that bitch.
Who you want me to do? Wait, do you want her?
I'm just thinking about settings on twerking. That big Bluetooth on that one. What do you want?
Yeah, but I think it'll get to the point where she actually, if that doll really evolves, that shit is gonna evolve into a housewife, nigga. It's gonna be Bluetooth to the radio. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Bluetooth to the fucking back. This bitch gonna clean your house. I'm trying to tell you.
But that's
what's gonna happen. You know, and then she's gonna fuck the shit out you when you come home from work.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but we're gonna move into on a serious note. I know that we got a little bit more time on this note because we got to cover this. You know, it's trending still. Rest in peace, 18-year-old Nia Wilson, you know, that was stabbed. Her and her sister was actually stabbed, I believe. It was two of them.
Yeah, her throat was slit.
Right.
One died, one lived, yeah.
From the killer. Bring that up real quick. I know that they identified the guy.
Yeah.
But they haven't really caught him yet. Is that the story, right?
Yeah, apparently.
So this shit right here, man, again, man.
Yeah, out there in Oakland. Yeah, Cali.
Another, you know, senseless. I mean, I imagine if they did caught this guy, with all this technology out here, they definitely could catch this man. You know, it was in a public place, public environment. I'm sure they could catch this guy, dog.
Man, very young too.
I wonder what happens to him too, because on top of this, because a lot of, America has been, you know, on some stuff with these white.
It's been a lot.
I hate to say it, like these white criminals.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been too much to take in, honestly, man. When it comes to the just the propaganda for media, like the way that we see our people getting slain, man. And it's like it's never safe. I never seen something so dramatic until nowadays in my life of existence, because I know throughout history we've been through a lot, but I feel like what we're going through is just like a history repeating itself again, just in different ways. It's evolved to gun shooting and public shootings and public violence, and these cameras are catching every single action now to the point where, oh shit, it's really affecting people. Psychologically, it's affecting black people whether people recognize it or not. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's a psychological pattern that continues to affect our mind. We walk outside every day like, damn, is this shit really safe? Now our women ain't safe. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about the other one where Buddy tried to protect his woman outside the store that got shot with the Stand Your Ground law.
Yeah,
but the
Nia was right there.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Nia Wilson. Condolences goes out to the family. Y'all continue to support that. Look out for our women out here. They be going missing every day. Yeah. They be getting killed. And to see this actually now on this platform. This is a young woman, 18 years old, not even involved. Very, very young woman. So, you know, I feel real sad about it. It really touched my heart in a different way, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want that shit to continue to happen. I share stories like that on certain platforms, but not all my platforms, because I don't like to affect what people see all the time. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause social media really affect people. So certain platforms where it's proper to do so, I share it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a part of the awareness. So, you know, let's make sure that we continue to put this shit aware out there, and people, you know, take heed, man. For real, this shit ain't no joke. Yeah. This really ain't no joke. You want to be out here playing every day? Stay woke, for real, and don't let this stuff fly by, because it only you know, desensitize us to the stuff that really, you know, whatever they're going to prepare us for, whatever you think is going to happen next. That's just like a damn game show. What's going to happen next? You know what I mean? But it's at the point where all those police shootings was 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. You know, now when somebody get killed, it's like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It's still happening.
You know, so we're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep, you know what I mean, putting it out there. And Darren Williams, Stand Your Ground law, he got shot. Man, buddy, you know, Obviously, they pulled up in a handicap spot outside a convenience store. Him and his wife, his girlfriend, his kid.
I feel some type of way about that. But
Yeah, that.
keep on going.
Yeah, man. He goes inside the store. You know, apparently the white guy walks up and says that, you know, argues with his girlfriend, saying you're legally parked in a handicap spot, basically picking a fight with her. He comes out, automatically sees Buddy arguing with his girl and shoves him. He ends up falling to the ground. You know, he didn't even get up. He got on his damn knees, stayed on his knees,
Stay on his butt.
pulled out his gun,
yeah.
and shot Buddy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and he went inside and bled to death in front of his son, 6-year-old son,
6-year-old.
something like that.
And for the record,
In front of his son,
name
that
was,
is his
Marquise McLaughlin.
The shooter,
Darren was the
which is not protected by law enforcement.
But I mean, I really want to pause right there, kind of dissect that. Like, alright, I want to look at all sides of the veil. Feel me? Like, this is the lookout. So we're not gonna just sugarcoat it, go on one side, because I'm not gonna lie, there's some crazy views to it.
Yeah, of course.
One view is the law. Boom. Another thing is, you as him, when you go in there and you come out, like, are you just gonna automatically react like how he reacted? Right. I'm not gonna lie, me, I could understand him. That would have been the old me, right? Like, damn, dog, man, what's up with you? Because that's what you saw on camera.
Right.
He didn't come out and say what's going on.
Right.
He came out and straight pushed the dude.
Right.
You gotta understand, it's a different world now.
Right. Exactly. That approach, me, I wouldn't have. I don't know. You know, I don't know what his mind is. I don't know where his mind is. Remember, we're psychologically affected by everything that happened to us. You don't know what he was going through at the time. You don't know what he's thinking about. You don't know what effect that he just had, the experience that he just went through coming out of that store, going into the store. And that's another topic. I would like to actually reenact that as a verse, like rap that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? What happened, how his day was going leading up to the store. Mm-hmm. Come out and you just leave your life in front of your son, you know? And that shit's crazy. But, you know, for what it is, it's crazy. But like you said, there's other sides to it. Like, there's the law side.
But let's define that then.
That law side, that stand your ground law, about
Right
stand your
here.
ground law, it was in the right to shoot him. True. Right? Go ahead and read it. Read it.
Well, I mean, from what I'm seeing here, so just to let y'all know, the stand your ground law, which you're going to start hearing a whole lot, also known as line in the sand or no duty to retreat law, is the justification in a criminal case. My bad, a criminal case whereby defendants can stand their ground and use force without retreating in order to protect and defend themselves or others against threats or perceived threats.
So what is that? So what is
if
that?
I feel like you're a threat to me or my environment, I can shoot you.
But let's dissect what just happened on the video, though.
So pretty much, he felt like he was in threat. He was threatened,
Directly
by-
in
danger by a man who just pushed him. So he
By
felt
what
the
type
right-
of man?
I guess a black man, I mean, a larger black man. Let's
Who pushed him forcibly that he fell on the floor?
So he feels like he's justified to not shoot you.
That's what the cop said one day later. And
So-
that's the outrage that's going on right now.
So it's also stand that shoot first, explain later law, which is right here what I see, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
There's a lot of states.
There's a lot of states
stands with
that actually have it since the 1990s.
Yep.
So look into it. You know, if you really, you know, I suggest you look into it. If you have a concealed weapons permit, still look into it. You know what I'm saying? I myself, I carry. You know what I'm saying? And I got a concealed weapon for it, and it's, you know, just out of just sheer protection and safety. I'm not out here on some crazy shit. But, you know, I'm aware. I know what's going on out here. I know that I'm black. Shit, I look like a rough nigga. Hell, look at my hair. Hell, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, that's all perception anyways. But just read into it. Make sure y'all protect yourselves. It's a crazy story. At the end of the day, somebody lost their lives in front of their kid. I mean, there's different ways to handle things. and I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but we just want to make sure we cover that real quick over the crazy trends. But over to one of my favorite segments, man. We talking about music and film, man. What's up with that boy R. Kelly? I heard that boy dropped about 20 minutes talking about some shit he admitted that he did throughout his fucking career. Now apparently, but Pete, you done looked into it, right? You done fucked around and heard a few of that shit.
R. Kelly, man.
My dog, man. Hey, I love R. Kelly, man. I love you, dog, but man, you know, you
if
just
I
fucking
could see it. Come on, my
shit,
nigga, bro.
Oh my God, that nigga.
He was venting, man. I feel like he just had a lot on his chest, a lot on his mind.
Yeah.
And he felt like he just wanted to just lay down on 19. I could listen to the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. R. Kelly, I love you, brother. Whatever you going through, man.
19
whatever you
fucking
hey. He was pretty much saying in his music that, you know, some of these women, they're forced upon him. Like, they come on. Come on. You an artist.
Right.
He looks good.
Right.
You know?
Right.
If she got access to me, she must be of age. You know
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying it's correct. That's what he's saying. Okay, I ain't saying your music. It's your shit.
Yeah.
But pretty much,
I gotta look at the lyrics. There's a few lyrics that I actually want to dissect in a little bit. But I know they ain't no. I know he couldn't get everything in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I know that nigga got like a whole album of shit. He got
Come on, man. Trap in the Closet. How many episodes is that?
That nigga did a whole fucking novel, 20 something chapters.
Right. I haven't seen all Trap in the Closet.
I gave up after 9. I was like, damn, man, I ain't got. I'd rather read the whole damn thing. Just come out the book, bro.
Yo.
This shit. Just come out the book. R. Kelly, man. More power to you, man. Stay out of trouble. The last shit I heard from him before that was that whole stuff ordeal with him and that little having people in his basement and shit on contracts.
Sex slaves.
Yeah, that boy ain't playing, boy. He got contracts. He got paperwork.
He came down, bitch.
Stay away from that attic.
I can't call him now.
Yeah, man. Her parents was calling.
Pussy.
Her parents was calling the house talking about something where my daughter at. Shit, what? She on papers, baby. You can't do nothing when they on papers. You can't do shit. Take me to court. Take me to court. I got legal documents, okay? We're going to go this route. That's why we need the visuals. That's why this ain't your daughter, this is my girl. Tell her, baby.
I signed that.
She signed, boy. That boy got legal documents anyway. My homie, Dave East. For the Harlem, man. Big shout out.
I gotta hear it.
Big shout out to Dave East, man. He just dropped his mixtape called Karma. And it's one of the artists I've been listening to for the past maybe year. He's just very catchy, you know, very lyrical. You know, he could get witty with the lyrics and stuff. He just actually dropped a video with Rick Ross, which is pretty dope. Yeah, it's pretty nice. But he just dropped that. Make sure y'all go check it out, listen to it. I just got a chance to listen to some of it on my way to the gym and while I was working out, trying to stay healthy. And I was listening to Dave East. He got some pretty good, workout songs and shit, But check him out. Let me know what you think. That boy got some lyrics, and he doing his thing this year, man. He definitely one of the leading heads up north right now. Him and that boy Don Q. Them boys sound real good together.
Definitely.
Real good together.
I definitely got to check into Don Q. Dave East, I know he's real dope. Real dope individual. I've seen a lot of his work. Yeah, the Karma, you said it's called?
Yeah, Karma. He just dropped a diss track to somebody. I don't even know who he was talking about, but he roast their ass. He roast their ass. But hell yeah, shout out to Dave East, man. Make sure y'all check him out. He on Instagram, he on YouTube. Don Logan Gunplay, that's one of Miami Own's. Gunplay dropped active not too long ago. I think it's about good 10 to 12 tracks or something like that. And he actually, is one of the dudes that been, if you roll around the city, you'll catch him if you out there. So, he's one of the dudes that really stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? You'll catch him, around and shit. So if you out there networking, he be out there. You feel me? He got a track with Kid Adams on there that actually is on the album, which is really dope. It's called Caps Flying. That shit go hard, man. I fucks with it. He got Lito, which is one of the Miami own artists as well. underground artist, and we're going to discuss them boys a little bit on the skit. So he showed love to the locals, man. Big shout out to Gunplay, do your thing. You on Love and Hip Hop, Miami. Yeah, boy, doing his thing, man. You feel me?
That's a beautiful thing to see. Miami artists and Miami people out there. You feel me?
Yeah,
always
man.
staying rooted, staying grounded. And that's that's how we always
Especially with a lot of shit that is going on down here. Florida, there's a lot of things going on in Florida where it's like, when I wake up looking at it, bro, it's like.
I fuck with Gunplay. I still fuck with Gunplay. G shit, he lyrical again.
Oh yeah,
and I feel like he's still underrated, to be honest with you. Like as far as in that department, he always been spitting with Ross on that level, dog. He can always get with Ross on that level, but he always been that street nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he always got to keep that.
But there's that big umbrella of there's Meek Mills, and Meek Mills had all this thing going on. If you could put that, I mean, that's a whole other page. I mean, that's a real deep. That's a whole other page because then you can talk about Wale too. Then who's like,
what the hell is Wale? Last shit I heard him about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, some new shit. It was pretty dope, but it didn't make no noise like that. I fuck with Wale. But I don't know what's going on with him. Fat Trail just got out. He just dropped some new stuff.
I just saw something about.
I fuck with Fat Trail too, man.
Fat Trail was dope.
He was dope, man. He got locked up, but he was doing some crazy shit. He was living life wild. He was living his damn good life, huh? I'm living my best life. That nigga was on stage, boy. That boy was doing some crazy. He was wild. He was wilding out when that boy Adrian Broner was wilding out. Them boys eat strippers on stage and shit. Like, what's going on, man? Yeah, Fat Trail. But I fuck with him, man. I just hope he stay on a good path as far as making music. That's what it's all about. If you're an artist, make that fucking music, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Gunplay, do your thing. Follow him as Don Logan on Instagram, man. And Active was the latest stuff he's dropped. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more like musical stuff that's coming out. We're gonna cover more in the future.
It just feels like everybody's really just in their cave, just
working. Yeah. Everybody's in their cave working right now, doing their thing.
Definitely. Shout out to Denzel Curry too. Just dropped that video. I just saw it was in black and white, and it's like he's at a circus.
Yeah,
pretty dope. I really like it. It made me think of that whole Outkast and the whole. Word.
I ain't check it out yet. I'm gonna check him out, man. But I know he's pretty decent. He out of what? He out of Carrot City too.
Carrot City, yeah,
man. All them boys out of Carrot City, man. So shout out to Carrot City, man. Miami Gardens, man. I forgot to cover that other stuff that happened over there, that damn shooting over there.
God,
man. Buddy, 47 shots fired, man. Buddy
47 shots?
47 shots fired, man.
That's not one person.
1-year-old son he protected.
That's crazy.
1-year-old son survived, but he died. I don't know how many rounds he took, but that's just, hey, man. It is, like I said, man, you don't know what kind of trouble or what kind of stuff people into. You take it for what it is. For me,
you
that's
can't
exactly.
be outside with your son.
That's nowhere safe. He's at home.
He was outside his gate,
but he's still home.
Yeah.
He wasn't inside. He was outside his home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's at his house. Nowhere safe. If you whatever you do, 47 rounds.
If you in some shit, I mean, let's be real. Are you gonna be outside?
Somebody looking for you, man. There ain't no just dump and just leave. 47 rounds. You gotta be there. You gotta be there ready. Just trying to he try to kill you and your son.
Just drumming it like this.
All right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be there just for them rounds to let off.
Yeah. So a little crazy feel with it.
Unless it can't be one person.
47 shots. When you said that, my mouth kind of dropped.
My dog, man. So they nickname still Killer Gardens, man. Bless that city, man. Just man, hey. Put the guns down, man. Kings killing kings. That's all it is. But let's move on. We still on music and film. Anything in film this week?
What's that new movie that just came out? People are projecting it to be big. Well, I don't know if it came out, but Mission Impossible.
Man, Tom Cruise still doing this fucking thing, boy. Shout out to Tom Cruise. Tom, boy, you was killing shit. I fuck with Keanu Reeves, too. I can't wait for him to drop his new shit, too. But Tom Cruise, boy, you a badass, man. I saw Jack too in the movie theaters.
He's still doing it. But it's come to a point where we watch these movies now. I watch these movies now to see what's coming out and what's going on right now that I don't know about.
Right.
Because they talking about this new glove where it could steal people's identity if you shake their hand.
Yeah, man. All this shit coming out of movies is this shit.
So I'm like,
I ain't seen Ready Player One, but they told me to go watch that shit. They say that's why you could tell why
Oh, yeah,
motherfuckers hooked on. They say if you watch it. Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg. They say if you watch it, you gonna understand why these motherfuckers are hooked on that goddamn video game. Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, that Fortnite game is not no joke. You gotta understand, like I said, it's
But
it's free.
we'll definitely detail some movies and see next following up on the lookout. In the future, we'll be sharing different people, different projects that are coming out. And different, artists, even local artists that are doing things, because we know the film industry is big in the South now. It's trying to come up, even from Atlanta to down south to South Florida. It's a lot of people doing their thing, including your boys in the lookout. Don't be playing, but with us.
You know that.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely gonna be seeing us soon at a networking event near you. Where you're gonna catch us at some functions. We definitely gonna try to get this face out. Fuck with us. You already know. Local music, we covered a little bit on Kid Adams, but my homie right here, I know you got some more detailed stuff on Kid Adams, man. I know you real close with the homie. I remember seeing homie face at the shop all the time. He just come through and drop. We used to put homie sticker on the back of all our mirrors and shit. And he just slid through. Very, very humble cat.
Yeah.
Burned with him a few times. Always talked about music. His vibes is cool. Different kid. He not a follower. People that he surround himself with are cool people, down to earth people. I fuck with Kid Adams, man. And he got a lot of quality music. You know what I'm saying? He had the juice for a little bit. And I know that boy ready to show what's up. And I know my boy Finesse Da Vinci just dropped some work with the kid not too long. When did you drop that video?
We haven't dropped it yet.
Okay, it was just
we're planning on dropping that because Kid's going on a hiatus soon.
Okay.
I can't discuss the details about what's going to happen, but he's going on a hiatus soon, and he'll be, he'll disappear for a while.
Right.
When he come back, it's going to be with some nice.
Right, definitely.
But he planning on dropping that right before he leaves.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm gonna definitely look forward to it. I'm definitely one of the people that really, really support him. I really pay attention to his movement. He drops something on, like my status if you up type shit. So he knows ways to really connect with his fans, and that's what differentiates him from a lot of artists that I actually know that are functioning down here. To be honest with you, he really moved on a different note. He out there traveling. He happens to be in Denver a lot. I noticed, that he got a big fan base out there. His music he's been gotten played across seas, out in the UK, from what Atlanta was telling me at the barbershop. So he get love, and I wish him the best. One of the leading artists in Miami right now, Kid Adams, doing this damn thing. And alongside him is Kid Tune, that I've had the pleasure of meeting too at the shop when I was cutting hair. I gave that boy a tape when them boys had a function to go to. So real down to earth people, we got some good music. I can't remember the name of the project, and the boys dropped together, but they had dropped some music together maybe like a year ago or maybe a half ago.
What's you gonna call it? Kid Tune.
Yeah, because they both, they put their names together and they had that little animation on the mixtape cover. Dope stuff, you know what I'm saying? They really
two coming soon.
Yeah, man. That boy got sound. He got a sound too. Yeah, he got a sound too. I fuck with him. So look out for him coming out soon. The boys finna drop some things too. Kiddo Marv was hot for him right now. It's a drip remix already. It's getting spins on 99 Jams. The boys getting shows right now, doing a few things with Sam Sneak and Drip. Little mama got that drip. That bitch sliding though. That bitch slide. That boy slide. He did his thing on there. Hey, shout out to Kiddo Marv, Zakeem. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing. Being around the city too. His family's cool people. It's another dude I'm pretty cool with. Down to earth, humble. His dad is a trip. Cool people. Shout out to Pops, man. Shout out to Kiddo Pops, man. Yeah, that's the homie right there, man. That nigga got real good values and shit. So push his kids to do something and be somebody. He one of them OGs. He one of them Zopoppies that give you game. You know what I'm saying? Chill with him. Chill with him. He just give you game on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of see where that mindset come from when you look at Kiddo. Good success. The Drip is doing good. He got the remix with City Girls on there. City Girls. Oh, yeah, City Girls. They got, boy, I ain't gonna lie, they got a wave now. Yeah. They got a wave now. They were signed by Quality Control with QC. Yeah. And shout out to QC. They doing they goddamn thing, QC. They got Little Baby. They got City Girl. They been had Migos. They got fucking Lil Yachty. That's money in the fucking
they got a catalog.
God damn, Quality Control. That's the next wave right there, man. That's the next. You gotta respect it.
That's the quality.
You got to respect it, man. The boys, hey, doing their damn thing. So city girls, you know, I respect your music, you know, the material, you know, because I'm all about inspiring the young girls, you know, they talking about real shit, though, that they do, and that's what I can respect, you know.
They just gaming the girls. They just giving the girls game.
I like my little slider to listen to the city girls, you know what I'm saying? If I got a main chick, you know, my main chick, she listening to Lauryn Hill. Shit. If I got a little, if I'm a single guy, I don't care, put that city girl on, man. I want you to
check your iPhone.
Yeah.
So what's your
Shit, they tell you, but you better have your money right. That's all I know, goddammit. They don't want no bro nigga. Shout out to city girls doing their thing. You know what I mean? But you know, so local love and last but not least, you got your boy Lito, your boy the real Lito with the MVP family out of North Miami. You know, he kind of like a real street trap nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real gritty music coming out of the hood, the city, with a Hispanic background too. So he got respect in the hood everywhere. He could branch off to the rap trap if you want to. He's very versatile. And another nigga that's a real nigga right there. When he talk about it in music, he really about. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to Lito. Shout out to my dog Rock. You know what I'm saying? So them boys really behind actually, Gunplay. So you know what I'm saying? If you add that boy the real Lito at Instagram and follow that boy, you'll see he was sliding around Gunplay the other day, and the boys real close. So I imagine that, Gunplay may introduce Lito sooner or later. I can't talk about it. I don't know anything. But so
I just feel like everybody in South Florida is really working now.
Yeah. Him and your boy too.
Yeah, too. Shout out to him. So because I shot a video for them, so it's like I really got a chance to really see like how these dudes are, and it's like. They're really working. And it's like, you would think, man, because to me, I feel like, okay, well, the way that my ear is out here, just from the guy that's shooting videos and stuff, I feel like, people are starting to catch on, especially these artists.
Yeah.
And they're really starting to work. So it's like, summer's over, we're moving on.
Homie really in the street, so he but we ready to shout out Lito. My dog. All right, man. So segment, what I'm talking about. So we're gonna move over to a little bit of health, because this is a lookout. We're gonna look out for every little thing that we could, not just entertainment, not just music and film, but we also want to talk about a little bit of health. Dropping my homie Pete. What's good with the breastfeeding, man?
Yo, did you know that they finally made it legal in all 50 states
to breastfeed? That's got.
God damn it! Whip the titty out.
Whip the titty out.
Shout out to the women.
Whip the titty out, girl. Don't be ashamed.
That's right.
You don't know about the A cups.
Oh shit! Whip about anyways.
You might have to make a long nipple so he can get everything. But just I think that's dope.
That's
that's a step in the right way, in the right direction. I feel.
Why was it even?
Sick right now.
Why was it even illegal in the first place? Like, God damn it!
It should never have been illegal in the first place. Public exposure.
Why you think
natural clothes ain't supposed to be here? So
like a woman feeding her child is natural. Like, why would somebody even be offended by that? That's
right.
See my breasts.
Right.
I mean, look at how the shit is now in TV and everything. Look how people show.
But that's such a vulnerable state to be outside doing.
The world is so crazy nowadays.
So
you don't know who purrs.
Outside right now.
You know how many niggas want to knock that baby out the way and just put their mouth on that damn titty?
Yeah.
That's why it probably was like looked upon like pedophilic mindset. But women, they're not thinking about that. They're thinking about feeding their child. They're not thinking about that shit.
They're not thinking about.
I don't think that the women that choose to do that, they're not thinking about that. Majority of them are from foreign countries, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones from Caribbean countries, the one from Mexico. They come from here, and you be them the ones you see be breastfeeding, and they gotta get in trouble for that. Or they gotta go go buy that goddamn Enfamil shit and put that shit in that goddamn thing. You don't know what's in there. All right, don't fear that Enfamil shit. All right, Enfamil. Put that powder stuff in that damn bottle if you want. Now, I think it's more natural to breastfeed than anything, man. Obviously, it's
fuck that.
I was telling my my little sister I love her to death. I was like, you should try breastfeeding. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting your kids just
I heard it's a hassle too.
It's a hassle. It's not everybody. The world ain't perfect. So but Hey,
everybody can't.
you know,
Baby's
but
what about the pump? You can still get your breast milk.
Yeah, it's ways around it. It's ways around it. Listen, man, it's ways around it.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways around it for sure.
They used to They used to
It's
use.
legal now. Fuck
They
it.
used to use, back in the day. Let's go take it back, right? They used to use, the housewoman, which was the black woman that would feed the white babies in the house. You know what I'm saying? That tit milk came from that black woman, and she fed all the babies.
The most nutritious
So
milk.
naturally, that's what's supposed to really happen. Now, throughout history, I don't know what people have been eating, consuming to devalue that. Throughout history, that shit can affect us and affect the bodies in different ways. You feel me? You got to think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I like it. I think it's the right move in direction. Ladies, read into it. I think it's important for y'all to really do that. Breastfeeding is actually the best way to feed your baby.
Yeah.
Basically.
100%.
And I wouldn't mind seeing a woman, breastfeeding a child.
There's a battle. That's the one for you.
These guys,
You gotta look at.
I'm gonna kick him from the side. I'm gonna kick him from the side.
You give it a look out eyes.
I was trying to see what you was ordering,
Shit, man.
Look out.
Yeah. But can you imagine that? Like, a whole world of women just breastfeeding their child?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing to really see. On that fucking note. You know what I mean? So, I heard it was a salmonella outbreak, too. Girl put me on a story that was in the chat the other day. Salmonella, you better watch out. And it's basically in Turkey. So, be careful. It was found in 26 states. 40 people already seriously injured by it. So, if you really care about your health, look into it. It's in certain things like cereal. Yeah. What is it? Honey
Smacks with
Honey Smacks, nasty ass shit.
Damn it.
Them shit's garbage, man.
Them shit's probably still anyways.
Shit.
Frog on it. Yeah, we on the lookout, man.
Speaking of frogs, boy.
Yeah, man. It was in different brands, like even like Nature's Own, Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Wonder Bread.
Oh, hell no. I ain't been eating Wonder Bread anyway since I was legit. That's something about that bread that's just too
even in like the
whitish blackish about me.
The pastries, like Tasty Cakes.
Oh man.
I'd eat like a Swiss roll or like some like a Twinkie, goddamn it.
I'm glad I
Twinkie or shit. Like pastries and shit like that.
Nah, man, that's crazy.
You get some salmonella.
I thought that shit came from just eating meat type shit.
That's what I thought too.
You'd be surprised how much of the stuff that you eat contains meat. Period.
You're actually right. Yeah, you're actually right. They put that shit in dog food. A lot of that stuff.
I didn't know. I just found out freaking gummy bears was made out of meat, nigga.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be Johnson.
Pork, like it come from what they bones and tendons.
Yeah, bro. Like,
oh man, it's a way around everything. Gummy bears, Haribo gummy bears, good as fuck. Just what? Put that bitch in your lean, huh, man? Meat lean.
Salmonella.
Salmonella.
Goddamn it, how the hell I got salmonella?
She said salmonella future. What the fuck? A border leader.
That's a lot of shit.
Be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout, man. Any other health factors that's trending right now? I know there's talking about different types of different supplements coming out. I heard there was a pill that you could take. I think this is what the guys in porn are using to not be affected with ED, because that's a male thing that people don't really talk about. That when you get a little older, and I guess when I get a little older, I'm gonna be experiencing that. You know what I'm saying? But that's a topic right now, and people are creating different products that are coming out. So I read an article. This lady, she was pretty much. She's been through different relationships, and she was successful sexually in that category with her male counterpart. So she would, relationships would fall apart, boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend. And she said she was watching porn. She was like, "Wow, these guys, got sides and all this other shit, blah blah blah, blah blah blah." So she was like, "Oh, I want to find out what they're taking." She actually went into the industry herself. She didn't disclose her name or anything, what she did. She went into the industry herself, infiltrated the industry and shit, and found out what they were taking. So it's a new pill that's actually coming out on the market, apparently, that's going to give you size, girth, and motherfucking just, endurance and strength that is going to make you go for like hours and shit. You know what I'm saying? So all you older guys out there, there's some shit coming out for you.
Sex pill.
You're gonna take that shit and go get you a dog. Take a first class in China. First class flight, bitch. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
So, but the stats behind ED is also increasing too. And there's a product that I actually was trying to work on years ago, but whatever. Yeah.
Sex pill, man.
Yeah. Nobody want to take pills anymore though.
I'll take it.
People are juicing more now than anything, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put that shit in the juice. Don't steal my idea. All right. All right. So we already did the local lookout trending and vids. On over to the sports, man. I know that boy Cristiano Ronaldo. FIFA World Cup just passed, and Portugal got put out. Argentina got put out. Germany got put out. All the big teams got put out. So you're talking about your boy Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, the pretty boy Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
That boy, y'all heard what happened to that kid?
Yeah, man.
Y'all heard what happened to that kid, though?
And they ran
That boy ran up. 22
paying motherfuckers.
22. 4 years of taxi.
I'm so sorry. I found out what you was talking about.
What that?
It's called Max Performance.
Max Performance. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Look it up. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's called Max Performance. That's the new pill that's basically been ripping through the market right now.
Take Viagra off the
Yeah,
market.
it's going to take it. Basically, it's replacing Viagra, Cialis, and all the other shit. And niggas in the porno industry is taking this shit.
It's been selling
like
like
horses.
hotcakes since 2015.
So yeah, and it's brand new. So yeah, you know,
It increased my sex drive, stamina, and sexual pleasure
Yeah.
more than any other brand that I've
Free
used
game.
thus far.
Free game.
The lookout.
Free game. Free game. Free game.
Yo, so there's been an update on this pill as well too. Okay, so prices as low as $8 a week and a 100-day money back guarantee.
Free game. You can try it
There has
before
been
you
an
really
update.
buy it.
What?
The update though, just to let y'all know, May 17th, I've been informed by a couple of my readers that Max Performer is having stock manufactured in the USA and is not currently shipping to the US until this stock is ready. So it's been sold out.
Damn, hot cake.
Goddamn, sorry.
You can't get this dope, baby. Only the elite. Woo! Boy, I'm gonna be fucking like goddamn. Boy, you gonna fuck a machine like a machine, boy.
I can't fuck the same without it, man. I need it.
Hey, look up that Max Performer, man. Free game. Free game. Hey, man. Back to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
crazy.
man. Back to Cristiano.
So he done ran up a check, apparently 4 years of tax fraud, and he just went to trial to I guess have that sentence wiped out completely. I guess he was facing some time, dog.
Yeah,
He was facing some
4 or
time.
5 years.
4 or 5, 4. I think I read 4 years. He was facing. For each count was a year, I think. You know, so at that level, come on now. At that level, 1 year for each. $22 million he paid them off. He had to pay the feds, homie, off. And he just went to a new team that got a good deal. Juventus. That boy is a motherfucking LeBron of soccer, apparently.
Goddamn.
But he couldn't prove that shit this past World Cup. We got them African boys showed up in France. Them niggas took every goddamn thing. Mbappe!
I like that.
I love that boy. He's 18, 19 years old. Young nigga out, man, doing his damn thing. Shout out to Mbappe. Shout out to France. Personally, I was going for Belgium. That's my homie Lukaku team. You know, I'll kick ass in that FIFA. None of y'all boys want to see me in that shit. None of y'all boys want to see me in that FIFA fucking 18, my nigga.
That's what you need to do.
My nigga, we can find out after this. I got the whole phone right here ready. Okay? So that boy paid back $22 million to the feds to get off, to continue his life. Money talks, people. Money talks.
Comes back to him, money runs it.
Money talks to everything. Bullshit walks.
22 million.
Conor McGregor, we ain't gonna talk about him too much. He fucking Brown pled guilty to that little bus incident shit.
He threw a fucking rail in a bus.
Yo, he threw that shit and it hurt people.
Yeah,
he hurt some UFC fighters.
He interesting people.
What he threw?
I mean,
some metal object and threw that bitch. Yeah,
guardrail, just
chuck that shit into broke the glass.
Check.
Yeah, boy, that's when UFC was.
I
was like,
I
fuck
got
you.
cut too. Goddamn it! I need to.
I was there.
Shit, I was there.
Goddamn, boy.
I was there too, bitch.
Conor McGregor. That boy paid. He said, man, fuck y'all. I don't need y'all. I just had the biggest fight of my fucking life. You think I fucking need you? Think I fucking need you? fucking McGregor, man. That nigga had that fight, and then Mayweather. I saw a little fake ass meme talking about Mayweather was finna get in the damn octagon. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, hell no.
Get your ass,
Hell no.
There ain't no fucking
He
way,
flipped the shit out of his ass.
man. He won't last goddamn 15 seconds.
That nigga gonna get put on the floor
So
instantly.
he get down there, you're gonna hit him, boom, boom, boom. You is not clinching,
Fucking
motherfucker.
Floyd motherfucking Mayweather. That nigga, him and 50, man. Y'all boys better take care of that shit, man.
I
Take
feel
care of
like
that
that shit's crazy though. Like,
Yeah, man. But shit, man, just a little few things just to look out for, man. This is the lookout. You know, just a few things to look out for next coming weeks. We'll have more things on the local lookout, which is going to be covering, you know, the local managers and restaurants, where to eat, where the hot spots at, what to look out for on the local music tip, what to look out for on the local artistry tip. It's a lot of dope artists in South Florida we just want to reach out and connect with, share your story with us, and just look out for your boys at the lookout, man. It's your boy Suave Hardaway, Jimmy V.
And your boy P.
Yeah, your
It's your boy Zoe Cartier, man. The lookout. Follow us, man.
Yeah. Finesse Da Vinci.
Our first guest looking out.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to let y'all know it's the lookout, man. Follow us. We're coming out. The livest South Florida podcast. Gang. The lookout, man. Yeah.
Yours.